Good morning, children. Welcome to the social session. Children, for the past few days we have been discussing about the trade in agricultural produce. But before we started about the agricultural produce, children, we tried to understand about the terrain of different kinds of soils or different kinds of landforms we tried to understand, and what kind of agricultural products are produced in different places we tried to understand. Coming to this agricultural produce, we have seen three different kinds of situations. Gauri we have met, who is a vegetable vendor. She goes from door to door and she sells vegetables. Whereas in another case we have seen Santa, a weekly market where the traders come in a week, once in a week they establish their shop there in that Santa, for which they pay 10 rupees for the Gram Panchayat, and the nearby villages will make the purchases on the day. Okay, and Indra example we try to understand, who is a dry chilies seller, we try to understand under this. And today we shall try to understand about Raitu Bazaars in Telangana. Have you ever gone to a Raitu Bazaar? These are established in towns by the government in order to sell the agricultural products directly to the customer, in order to remove the mediators. Because of the mediators, the farmers or the original producers are meeting loss. For that reason, in order to eliminate these intermediaries or mediators, you know who are the mediators? Actually, the wholesaler will purchase from the producer and the wholesaler will sell by keeping his margin to the retailer, and retailer will sell to the customer. So this is what generally the chain of supply takes place. But in the case of Raitu Bazaar, the producer can directly sell it to the customer or to the consumer. So the most agricultural products like grains and pulses are sold directly to the wholesale merchants, and small traders will buy these goods from these sellers, and they sell them to the consumers. However, there are a few markets in which the producers can directly sell their goods also to the customers. That also happens. Okay, in order to eliminate the wholesalers, actually this concept was brought, and Raitu Bazaar is one such market where the producers can directly sell it to the customer. So we have interviewed a person in Raitu Bazaar called as Ram Gopal, who is a farmer in Raitu Bazaar, and the interview details are given in the textbook. So let us try to understand about the interview between the Ram Gopal and us. So when did you start coming to this bazaar is the question. So he started coming to the bazaar from 2003. My neighbors, that means his neighbors, have been coming here since 2000 itself. So he started coming to the Raitu Bazaar from 2003, it seems. Can only farmers like you sell in the Raitu Bazaar? Initially, the government officials related to this bazaar came to our village. They have come to the Ram Gopal's village and they issued a photo identity card containing our name, address, and produce, grain, extent of land, etc. Only a person with this valid photo identity card is allowed to enter the Raitu Bazaar to sell his produce. But stalls in the Raitu Bazaars are also allocated based upon that identity card. So government has issued a photo identity card, and if you show that photo identity card only, you can sell your products in the Raitu Bazaar. So it is generally allotted, the space is allotted in the Raitu Bazaar as first come first serve. Whoever comes first, for them a best place will be allotted to them, because if you are very near to the entrance, the customers will be more. Okay, and your products also will be sold out very fastly. And although it is meant only for farmers, but I also found one or two millers and women traders from self-help groups putting up their own stalls also in the Raitu Bazaar. Initially it was only for the farmers, but now millers have set up their stall. Women traders also have, the people like Indra also established their stall in the Raitu Bazaar. But Raitu Bazaar is not a weekly one, it is regularly, daily. So they sell, while millers procure paddy from us, women self-help group traders sell vegetables which are cultivated in the district. And do you pay any rent to sell your products here? No. But millers and self-help groups traders will pay the rent for their produce, but whereas we farmers, we need not pay any kind of rent to the Raitu Bazaar. How did you start coming to Raitu Bazaar? Who actually gave you the idea of coming to the Raitu Bazaar was the question. So earlier I used to take my produce to a wholesale market, okay, but since I have no control on the price, as I told you, wholesale market, the traders will decide the price there, not the producer. So here the Ram Gopal will not have any kind of control over the price. So I have to sell the produce at a fixed rate by the wholesaler. Many a times I had sold my vegetables at throwaway prices. So at losses also I have sold my vegetables many times, not even covering the expenses I incurred to produce them. So Raitu Bazaar is a big relief for the farmers like Ram Gopal, and he found that farmers like him come here from 10 to 15 villages, but they don't have enough space to store vegetables. Even though they sell without any rent directly to the customers, but they don't have the storing facility. If the storing facility is there, then it would be more happy for the farmers, small farmers like Ram Gopal. Are the prices fixed for your produce? Yeah, the price for the bazaar products is fixed daily in the morning by the officers in consultation with the farmers. There will be a committee of 3 members set up by the purpose. So that committee will decide the price, and the principle is that the price should be around 25% more than the wholesale price and 25% less than the retail price. The price should be 25% more than the wholesale price, and it should be less than 25% less than the retail price. So on that principle they decide the price, and that price they will be following that day, and next day the price in the morning will be decided, and depending upon that again the the transactions take place. Do you think customers are happy with the Raitu Bazaar? Yes, they get not only the fruits, vegetables, but also many other essential edible items like pulses, tamarind, dry chilies, and edible oils in the bazaar, and they get these at a reasonable price. From the retailer it is 25% less than what you find in the grocery store. So they get at a less price, and also they get it from directly from the producer. So there will be no adulteration, kalti nahi rehti. So isliye even customers are also very happy, and they cannot, I see my customers eagerly bargaining and buying. I cannot express my happiness. I get good returns for my hard work, and he also feels that the customers also get value for their money. So if we were illiterate, we could have checked on the internet the prices of goods. If they are literate, they can check the prices even on the internet, and the prices of the goods in each bazaar, and sold our goods there even. In whichever bazaar the prices are high, even they can sell there. If they are literate, they can do even that also. So do they face any problems in the Raitu Bazaar? Yes. Sometimes if I come late, then it is difficult to find a space or to get the space, because it is a first come first serve basis. So it will be very difficult. So I will be left with a place in a corner only. There is insufficient space for parking, where the vehicles cannot be parked, the customers' vehicles and the producers' vehicles cannot be parked. It is so risky. And I do find people in the guise of farmers coming to sell vegetables in the bazaar. The traders in the name of farmers also, they come and they sell the vegetables here in the market. Also the farmers from distant places are not able to benefit from these markets. So that should be taken into mind, the Raitu Bazaars. And Raitu Bazaar everyday market, when they decide the prices, there will be a chart displayed in the Raitu Bazaar, and that chart will read out all the prices. This will be a chart which will be generally, this chart will be drawn, okay, Raitu Bazaar, okay, it's like a mandi, okay, market, Raitu Bazaar. So they mention its prices per kilogram, okay. So likewise the entire chart will be there, and they follow, and the date will be there, that day, which day. So they follow this chart, and everybody sells at the same price. It's not like he sells at high price and other seller will sell at a lower price. They sell at a same price. So this is how the Raitu Bazaars help the producers to directly sell it to the customers. I hope you have visited the Raitu Bazaar and write down an essay on the Raitu Bazaar in Telangana. Thank you, children.